Okay, so who do we have here with me today?
Lisa.
All right, Lisa, what's your age, name, and current living situation?
My age is 46. Name Lisa.
Lisa.
And I am homeless.
Homeless. All right, so I always have to ask this. So have you heard about the law, no urban camping, and how has it took effect, like, since you've heard of it in this past, week or so?
Actually, the no urban camping law went into effect in Tempe like over a year ago.
Yeah, you made me aware of that.
Yeah,
that's...
They come in and just wipe you out. You're not allowed to be there on the streets anywhere.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
the stipulations for it used to be you had to have something to cook with and a place to lay your head.
Okay.
You can't just be on the sidewalk,
Yeah.
So if you had those two, then you were urban camping. Now it's wherever you are.
Even if you have blanket, things of that nature?
Doesn't matter how
that's
cold it
awful.
is, nothing.
Yeah, so, I seen that they arrested someone the other day. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure if she didn't have warrants or whatever, but they arrested someone down there by the wash, and that's awful to say the least. So have you, like, directly been affected by this new law, and like you said, a year ago? So is it just been the same old thing, normal routine as usual?
For Tempe, it's the same old thing. It's any reason to pick on us, pretty much.
Find a way.
A few of my friends have been beaten up.
Man, that's
They've
awful.
been dumped out of a car, and it's just any reason to get you in the car, and then if they want to get you back out.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's awful. At the end of the day, I truly, sincerely feel that everybody's people, and it seems like everyone lost the humanitarian way. It's like, anyone can be displaced or be homeless 9 times out of 10. Yeah, you're just a check, a bill or a drink away from being homeless. And the most pertinent thing is that you're someone's child.
Somebody's daughter.
Someone's daughter, someone's son. And I feel that, at least be compassionate, have a little empathy, Jeez, is it that too much to ask? But about your story, man, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
I was born in Phoenix.
You were born in Phoenix? Okay. Have you noticed that a lot of people that are homeless or displaced are not from here? There's quite a few.
Yeah, there is a lot. There's a lot that came here because it seemed like a bigger, better thing,
Maybe the weather or something?
I don't know if it's the weather or how fast it grew.
Yeah.
Kind of like Vegas grew big and huge, and then everybody went there.
Yeah, so people just change spots depending on...
They do. They're looking for the bigger, better thing, A lot of people are trying to start their own businesses, and there's a lot of people here, and it's a growing state. No matter how you look at it, it's growing. And there's looking for all those customers or people to help out. But like you said, anything can get you to where I'm at.
Yeah.
For me, it was my dad died.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Could you elaborate on that? What was life like prior to you being out here displaced, if you don't mind me asking?
I was a princess.
Princess.
In a castle, yep. Never spent a day on the streets in my life. Never
Explain
even knew about drugs. I didn't know what any of this stuff was. And then my dad died, and my mom freaked out and kicked me out. And she said, I told her, how am I supposed to be homeless, Mom? I don't know how to be homeless. She said, Lisa, you adapt to anything. You'll do just fine. That's what she told me.
You want to know something? I hate to say this. She was right about one thing. Being humans, we do adapt.
We do adapt, yeah.
We do adapt. And so aside that, she was right about that. But why did she kick you out? Just because your father passed away? Or was there other strings attached to that?
No, she just freaked out, and I didn't know how to take it because my dad was the only person I knew that died in 39 years, All my family was still alive.
Okay.
And so I didn't know how to deal with it either.
You
So we
guys
just
were having a
clashed at that
hardship.
point, yeah.
Really. Do you mind explaining what he died of?
He died of cancer.
Man, that's awful.
Yeah, I was his hospice nurse. My mom called me in Virginia. I didn't even know he had cancer until he lost the use of his legs. And she called me and said she needed help, so I moved back home.
You had to go home to find out that.
Yeah.
And then, so upon coming back here, was this what it was? Just being out here in the streets?
No, coming back here, I lived there. I was his hospice nurse till he died.
Oh, okay, he
And
was
then,
here. Okay,
yeah, so I was living at my mom's house until she kicked me out.
Yeah. Man, that's awful. Do you have any other family members or anyone?
My aunts and uncles, but I'm not sure where they are.
Yeah. What about
I
children?
have kids, yeah.
How many?
But
And
I have 3. One of them lives here, and 2 of them live in Washington State with their dad died.
how do they feel? How do they feel about you being out here?
I haven't talked to them.
Sorry,
They won't talk to me actually.
Kind of got a little resentment there. So
Yeah,
to
because
speak.
they don't think I should have left their dad, but
Yeah.
they'll learn.
Yeah,
They'll
definitely will. You know,
Your
everything
happiness matters
happens.
too.
Yeah, definitely. I can agree. You know.
Yeah.
And so that's what happened prior to you. Okay, so have you ever worked or anything? How the jobs? Of course you have. Right?
I did customer service for 18 years. I've always worked 2 jobs the whole time my kids were growing up, so that they could have everything.
Yeah.
And even when I moved back here, I worked 2 jobs at Circle K and Shell Station, and all the time 2 jobs.
Okay.
In Virginia, 2 jobs until I took care of my dad.
Yeah. So you're someone who understands what it's like to hustle and bustle and do this grind and
gotta
work
do,
and
yeah.
stuff. Would you say that the prices of apartments, studios, and things out here have gotten so high that it added to you being out here on these streets? Because they're ridiculous, aren't they?
They are ridiculous. Especially all the
Oh
new
my
condos and
goodness.
stuff going up around here. They're expensive. We're doing an interview. That's okay.
How you doing? Yep.
Anyway, so yeah, everything has gone super high.
It's like 2,000 for a
Food,
studio.
everything's high.
Yeah, I always say this when I interview somebody. I feel like McDonald's forgot why we went to them.
Yeah.
We didn't go to McDonald's because we liked their unmicrowavable cheese or their processed burgers and stuff. We went there because you could. Yeah, we went there because you could feed a family of 4 for $10.
Yeah.
Now you can't feed one person for $20.
I know. 29-cent cheeseburgers. Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yep.
Definitely remember that. Go there, get a box of 10 or 20.
Yep.
You remember?
I remember.
It wasn't because they were good. And it's crazy that nowadays to try to feed a family of 4 is literally like almost $100. I shit you not.
Yep. Oh, I know.
60, 70. It's
I know.
just
I can take
uncanny.
me and 2 of my friends. We go to Jack in the Box and it's $40, $50.
Yeah. Everything is just so high. I mean, so would that have aided in you being out here probably, or just
No.
just-
No, my whole thing is I just lost hope for everything.
Yeah, after Pops passed.
You know what I mean? Where it's like you learn how the cops are going to treat you no matter what you do, no matter how you look.
Yeah.
And I gave up everything,
Yeah.
I have no desire to go back to that life.
Yes, ma'am.
I feel like you have time, no money, money, no time.
Man, could you say that again?
Time, no money, money, no time.
That was cool. I like that saying. Yeah.
It's true. If I could go back and if I could raise my kids being homeless and have all this time with them and have fun like I do now, I'd do it. I would trade all of that for going to work and buying all this stuff that they wanted that they didn't appreciate anyway. So,
Wow. Man.
I would.
I would think that a lot of people, feel similar. That's just crazy.
Yeah. It is.
Not to jump off another subject, but I would love to know how you feel about the police around here and the, big box stores. Like this is Goodwill right here, but how do these people treat you? How do they treat you guys out here?
Horribly. It doesn't like going in. They have no compassion for what got you here. They only see that you're here, and they know like people before you. This is what they did, and this is how they are, how they acted. And
so they feel that you're gonna replicate that.
Yep, that we're
Essentially,
thieves. What did they say to you the other day?
Oh, me and my homeless junkie friends.
Homeless junkie friends. Yeah, that was a guy from QT who said that to
Sorry
him.
to hear that. Yeah, that's awful, man.
The
For
manager
no
of all
reason
people.
either.
Yeah, I've heard it. Like people drive by and say like, "Get a job."
Yeah.
You blank, 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 and it's just horrible, man.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. What's gonna happen if something happens to these people and they end up here?
End up here.
Now they're gonna have to, understand.
You're only
and see.
one step away from being
One
where
step
I'm at.
away. One step.
I never, ever, ever in my life thought
Never
that
passed
I'd be
judgment.
homeless.
Mm-mm.
I didn't even pay attention to homeless people when I was actually not homeless. I gave them dollars when I drove by and stuff like that, but other than that, I didn't think about why they're there.
Yeah.
I just thought they're there.
Maybe because they wanted to be, and 9 times out of 10, that's not the situation. Well,
I'd say
it's like 50-50.
7 times out of 10.
Yeah, there you go.
Because
Sorry about
a
that.
lot of people that are out here because they want to be. They choose to be.
That's true.
It's a choice now.
Yeah, very true.
Except they're trying to make it homeless to be, or they're trying to make it illegal to be homeless.
Yeah, and I feel like they're
That's
pushing
crazy.
everybody to the outskirts.
They've been
Just
pushing us
farther and
out.
farther.
Yeah. Tempe's been trying to push us out for a while now, but they got backlash because the business owners wanted us gone, and so they came at us really, really hard. Like I told you, throwing people out of cars and beating them up. And then when the business owners learned what they were doing, they said, "Whoa, we did
That's
not
too
mean
far.
like that." Yeah. They said we just want them under control, where they're not smoking in our bathrooms or making messes or tagging on stuff.
Yeah.
And then you think about that, like a lot of the tagging and the messes come from the kids around here.
That's true too. Yeah,
And the college kids.
It's on top of your bottom, but I'm gonna put it.
Thank you.
I gotta go. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's under
It's all good.
jeans.
And I was gonna ask you 1 or 2 more questions. I know you got things to do.
Yeah.
I told you
I
10
can wait.
minutes. We're a little above that. So
That's okay.
I always ask if you can think out far enough. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years from now?
I don't try not to think that far.
I knew.
I try not to. It's one day at a time, one step at a time.
Yes, ma'am. I concur. I agree.
Yeah, I can say like when I went to prison in 2018, I got out in 2019. I didn't know one person that died out
Yeah.
here, and now I can say my list of friends that have died of overdose are over almost 30.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
It is crazy,
And that's what this channel's about. I mean, nowadays, when I was like smoking weed or doing illicit drugs or things of that nature, we would try to hide back in the day. The kids would try to hide. Nowadays, it's like they're doing it right at the bus stop. 30, 40 people
Yep.
passing a bulb around. That is wild to say the least.
That's true, though.
I never understood, like, why don't you guys
It's-
duck around the bush or something?
It's not that it's
kinda
become
like-
more accepted. It's just
Yeah.
that people turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
They don't want to deal with it, but then again, they want to complain about it. You know what I mean?
Man, I've seen people doing it in front of police officers.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not like someone like a police officer being right here, but they're at the red light, the bus stop, and they're just.
I've done it. I can say I've done it.
I'm like,
I won't lie.
whoa, spelling your name.
Yeah.
What the?
It's
Whoa,
true.
what's going on?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's so I've saved 15 people so far from overdose.
Man,
Haven't lost
yeah.
one yet, thank God. But
Shout out to you.
it's just hard to get everybody to understand, like,
Man, hit that corner, man.
yeah, and don't smoke alone.
Man,
That's the one thing. Don't smoke alone. Actually, I just lost my best friend Levi
Man.
5 days ago.
Hold up, don't you tell me Levi.
Levi died. Yeah,
No way.
Rest in
it was his
peace.
6th overdose. And he
No
was in the
way,
hospital.
don't you say. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Please, I hope it's the wrong Levi.
No, it's the
Oh,
Levi
I
you're
hope it's the
thinking of.
wrong Levi.
it's the one you're thinking of that goes to all the feeds.
Oh, are you
Sorry.
serious? I'm sorry, dude. That's horrible.
Yeah, well, because the one before last, he overdosed.
He had a
because
bad one.
He did. He woke up on a respirator because he was shooting up and alone in a
Oh
secluded
no,
area.
man, that's awful.
But he
Oh,
promised me he wouldn't do
Levi.
it again, and he did. And this time he was in the hospital for 2 days and died
Oh, Levi, man, that's awful, bro.
with all the tattoos and the skateboard. He's my
Mm.
best friend. Yeah, was my best friend.
Mm.
I'm very mad at him right now, actually.
Oh, that's so sad. Man, I interviewed him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I probably got his last. I got like possibly the last time that. Man, I hope.
Yeah.
'Cause I forgot if he had parents or things.
His parents, they live in Canada.
Yep, it's Levi. No way. My wife's gonna be like, wow, that's awful.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry to hear that. That is. Levi, man, what are you doing? That's
Yeah.
sad, man.
Well, he promised a bunch of us that he wouldn't do it alone anymore. And
Yeah, that's sad, man.
I just don't know. He just couldn't
Really good dude, man. He was a good dude.
resist. I guess I don't know what it is.
And man, last but not least, do you mind me putting this up on my social media platform so I can bring awareness to situations like this and let people know, that it's okay to come and talk to you guys. You guys don't bite.
Yeah,
And a
definitely.
conversation can carry you a long way,
A smile could carry you a long way.
Yeah. You mind at all?
I don't mind.
Thank you so much. And I like to ask also, do you have any social media or anything that you want to shout out so that no?
I don't.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. It's been an honor and a pleasure, and I
Thank you.
hope to get an update next time I see you.
Thank you.